If you follow any tech YouTubers, you probably know that AMD is having a huge launch event next week to both hopefully announce their new graphics card, the big Navi stuff, and then they're also going to be announcing the Zen 3 line of CPUs. And there's actually been some more leaks on actual release dates and also even some performance leaks that I'm going to point at. And I'll put all the links, whatever I show in the video, in the description. But let's dive into the actual schedule. So apparently, at least from this person tweeting, we're going to be seeing the Zen 3 CPU series, the rumored 55,000 series, 5900X kind of series, happening on the 20th of October of a launch date, which is incredibly soon. I'd imagine it's going to be sold out for months, just like NVIDIA with the 3080s. And then Navi 2 is going to be in the middle of November, which is crazy soon. Like, that might even be before anyone can actually get their hands easily on an RTX 3080. So it might actually be in the realm of possibility that you might end up with double AMD parts. Now, there's not anything big announced on Navi yet. I'm sure we'll hear next week more information. But there was some leaks on the new 5900X processor. And someone apparently leaked some actual performance data. This is from a rumored 5900X running 12 cores. And it shows that it's a 20 to 25% increase in performance, which is huge. Like, if you think about it, 25% faster or 25% improvement on processes, whatever tests they were running in this situation, that's going to make a big difference. Now, I would assume that the price of this CPU is going to be relatively close to the 3900X, and I think I paid $450 for my 3900X, and already this is kind of looking pretty nice. Because a 25% performance increase for free, that means a lot when you're like exporting lots of videos and when you're doing lots of Blender renders, and even if you're playing games, even if the multi-threading thing in gaming still isn't the biggest factor, this was really going to push Intel to work harder and actually compete with this, because they're already kind of at the cusp where they're beating Intel in certain things and losing in other things. But like, if Intel doesn't up their game in their next release, they're gonna fall behind, and we might see more people with AMDs than Intels, which would be very interesting. Now, there is another part of this where there's rumored that, switch back to this article here, the first process to launch are going to be the 5800X, and then I'm guessing, here we go, and then the 5900X. So there is a lesser model coming up first, and then there's going to be the 3900X, or 5900X, and the 3900X is kind of like the king daddy that wasn't ridiculous. Like, you could get the 3950, which was even further, but it was like $900. So the 3900X is $500. But then later they're going to be coming out with a 5600 and a 5950, which is essentially the replacement for the 3950, which I'm assuming would be the same price as the 3950. And the performance on that thing is nuts if you're doing any kind of workstation applications. For gaming, you know, it seems like the 3900 series is what people are going for. And for heavy workstation applications, they're going for the 950 extension on their part numbers. I'm assuming they're keeping that consistency when they go into the next announcement. And I don't think they've confirmed that it's going to be the 5000 series versus the 4000 series. If you're not familiar with that, basically this is officially the 4000 series, but they're skipping 4000 to go up to the 5000 series just to keep things in line with their mobile processors. So anyways, feel free to subscribe if you want to see more stuff. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.